Alright, well, yeah. That was not the way that I wanted things to go. Alright, guys. So, I guess you've missed everything that I've done so far. That totally is not what I had planned on. So, here's where we're at. We're part of the way through the Unnamed City. And, I'm just gonna go back to the beginning at this point. Well, no, you know what? We're just gonna pick up right where I'm at, because otherwise things won't be spawned in and whatnot. So we'll just do this all over again. So we've been counting along, or I have been alone, counting along as to what legendary drops I've been getting. And so far I've killed the Serpent Man skeleton, the single-handed star medal, the two-handed star medal, the white boss, and the bat, and we have 2 scorpion harnesses so far. So that's it. Gonna say what's up to everybody. Julian, Josh, Nitty, Lion Strike, what's up everybody? Sorry, yeah, that totally did not go the way planned, but that's okay, because we'll just run it a whole bunch. And you guys can kind of tell me if you want to see something else. I'm happy to jump on something else, but we'll kill the red mother real quick, kind of get settled back in with the screen actually functioning properly. So my thrall is berserker, sword of chrome. I made this armor over again. Well, didn't make it, but I put different stuff on it. So I actually am using the gliding joints, and I am really impressed with the gliding joints. The only thing I don't like about them, obviously, is the durability for them, or you know what it does to your durability sucks. But other than that, I really like gliding joints. I'll show you guys. I'll climb up somewhere here in a sec and show you how it all works. And then I'm using a two-handed hammer because I've kind of fallen in love with them recently. Thanks, Nitty. I'm glad that Josh finally called it out that it wasn't working, and was able to figure out what it was. So, yeah, definitely, if you guys don't see video, you know, like, my plan is to be live at noon Central every Saturday. So if you see a stream and it says that you're waiting for me, I screwed something up. So definitely don't be afraid to jump in the chat and tell me what kind of dumbass I am. Oh, and we got a God's Eye. Alright. So, that's good. So, out of 6 bosses, then, the one that you've seen and the 5 that I killed before before you guys told me that my stream was screwed up, we are at a 50-50 right now. So, we'll go, oh, okay. Alright, buddy. We can dance. These guys bug me out because I always end up standing on top of, like, some part of them. And it stops my swing. Alright, you finish it. Okay, so, normally I would take my armor off to do this climb. Watch my stamina. This new setup. Like, that is friggin' awesome. And that's with the gliding joints on 4 of the 5 pieces. I think you could do 3 of the 5 pieces and still be able to climb almost anything. In fact, the boots, I would probably put something else on, because these boots have really low durability once I put those gliding things on. But that is nutty small amount of stamina usage. Let's go ahead and kill these guys. I'm always hesitant to fight stuff up here too, because it's so easy to fall down. Like I've had thralls lose like half life or more falling off of here. In fact, let's heal you up before we start this next battle. Because if she falls off here, boom, dead. Gliding joints, yeah. So it's gonna be one of the tablets in the War Makers. Thanks, Josh, for sharing knowledge, man. That's awesome. I think this game is definitely a game that you need to share knowledge on, because there's so much in it, you know. Like I feel like I know a lot. I don't feel like I know everything. Like every time I get on the forums or, you know, start chatting with somebody else that plays Conan, I learn something new. Like it's just one of those kinds of games. Let's heal up real quick. I'll go ahead and shoot one of these in here. Give her a little bit more. See, this guy, he's just freaking all over the place. He's so, like, spastic, you know? Like, his swings and moves just move him so far across, like, any area that... I mean, I suppose it's fitting that they put him up here where he can, like, move you to the edge and knock you off if you're not careful, you know? But, like, crazy. I swear he swings that hammer super fast too. Now my thrall's all, she's stuck in a wall. See if we can finish this by ourselves here. I mean, I know we can, it's just gonna take a little while. Where'd it go? Go hammer to hammer. So, not quite 50% on drops. That's okay. See where she's at. She's alright for now. Alright, let's start this loop all over again. Go ahead and, instead of running back to the base, we'll just eat a heart and cure corruption, get healed up. We're going to go back and kill, you guys know my favorite guy, the Brute. Why? Because he's here. I know he's a respawn. It's been at least 15 minutes. And yes, it'll be good stuff. So the Brute is right there. And he drops some stuff. Probably have about one more kill in this hammer before we gotta repair it. So I was saying earlier, I've been using the hammer, and this is Crom's hammer that I've done some stuff to. Right now, apparently it's got a little bit more strength than it's supposed to, but I've been using the hammers because they've sped them up a little bit, and I really, really like putting that sunder back on enemies. Really makes a big difference for the thrall too, because she's getting more of her damage through the armor than she normally would. So it definitely speeds up these fights. You know what though? I'm probably gonna have to drop some loot or something to make it through here again. We'll just be picky about what we pick up here. Let's take those, and we'll take that. Let's drop that. Let's drop that. Let's drop all these coins. Iron, silver, brimstone. So there's the 3 from the first one. And we'll start another round of killing. So I'm going to run the loop the way that I would normally run the loop, so you guys can see. I think, honestly, the way I run the loop keeps you out of corruption for the longest amount of time. Go from the brute to the one-handed star metal skeleton right over there. Oh, I didn't put it on the thrall. I just dropped it. Yeah. It happens sometimes. Just gotta make decisions for the viewers. You know, you gotta drop stuff so that I could have put it on the thrall. I guess probably got space for it. I didn't want to waste your time going back into my base just to put that stuff away. So what's everybody's thoughts on the new dungeon? Have you had time to play it yet? Have you not played it? Stayed away? What's going on? Dude, for some reason, he will not aggro on her. There he goes. He's finally aggroed. Have not done it yet. Is there a reason why you haven't done it? You just haven't gotten around to it, or you're not level 60? What is it? He really, really loves me. Like, really loves me. Oh, okay, cool. Gotcha. Is that something you would do normally? You'd wait for your clan to all go at the same time, or are you just doing that specifically for this dungeon? Oh, Lion Strike. Oh, that's terrible, man. I hate the never-ending download. And then if you're on PlayStation, then you have the never-ending copy, and then hopefully it installs quickly after that. I swear the copy sometimes takes longer for me. The copy and install sometimes takes longer than the download. It's... It's better than PS3 was, because I don't know if you guys remember back in the PS3 days when you downloaded game updates and patches. It used to take forever, especially like the official updates. Oh my gosh, it was like start it yesterday and you might get a chance to play today. Definitely a lot better on PS4, but where are you going? Fine, be over there. But yeah, I feel your pain, man. Oh no. Yeah, your download speed is off the charts low, man. That's hard to function. We will need to heal her up after we defeat this guy. Get after it, girl. Yeah. That's what I love about the Berserker is they do not wait. Like, she does not wait for me to take a hit. She gets right in there and just wallops stuff. I know they've got less hit points than a lot of other thralls in the game that people swear by. But that, and I love the different looks that you can get out of the Berserker. One thing I can't stand is if all the thralls look the same. And for the most part, I like females to be around. You know, just think they look better. I wouldn't be surprised to stream if we end up getting invaded in here at some point, because I am playing on the server that I normally play on. Some of the guys, I told them what I was going to do for the stream today. Some of the guys were saying they were going to come in and get famous by, I don't know, running across the screen, or I don't know if they're going to come in and kill stuff with me or what, but there may be some foolery that happens. Standard truncheon. All right. Let's see. Do you guys know about this chest over here? May not have refilled by now, but there's a chest right here with some good loot in it. Yeah, it is being stingy today, and I mentioned it before my actual live stream where y'all could participate and watch. We were in here earlier and found a sword of Crom. I'm kind of looking for another sword of Crom so I can throw the advanced weapon kit on it. Found one earlier, gave it to a clanmate. He threw the advanced kit on it. I don't know that it's going to make that much difference, really. I said I was going to heal her up, too. She'll be fine. She'll make it through this one. But, you know, just kind of want to do it. I don't want to throw it on there. Yeah, I mean, I did get 2 scorpion harnesses early on, which you guys don't know why you want the scorpion harness. Next week there'll be a video that tells you a use for the scorpion harness that you may not know. So watch for that. I think next Friday that video will be live. So definitely want to check it out. All right, let's see if we get Riptide Patriot. Nope. But we did get the Vermin Pants, which I absolutely love. It's what I am wearing. That's what she is wearing. So, we'll get out of the corruption, wait for the light, but I'll show you both of those. So I think, is that our first legendary drop this run? Yes. So that's our first this run. That was last run. There's a lot of rhino head soup though for this go around. Yeah. And I always skip that. I skip the green dragon, and I skip the snake most of the time because I don't know. I just don't want to waste the time on them, to be totally honest with you. See if I'm gonna end up getting stream sniped here. People are gonna come join in the battle. So the white boss has had its hit points adjusted, somewhere around 28,000. Don't remember exactly, but he's a bit more of a challenge to fight now. So there he is. Make sure we have stamina when we get to him here. Oh, I keep on forgetting to freaking heal her up. See if we can keep her in this heal zone for a minute and get her some help. Honestly, I'm not trying to kill her, guys. I promise. I am happy that they added the stagger to these guys, because definitely helps out in that new dungeon for sure. See if we get some critical hits on this guy. Yeah, 28,565 I think is what it is actually. Line strike, yeah. Good memory there. Which, before they did the War Makers update, he had 26,000 anyway. So it's really kind of just back to where it was. It's just, the War Makers Sanctuary is, you know, a little bit more difficult than it was before. Than everybody knows, because that's what it's been since they released it. Stop running away from me, dude. I really would like one more weapon, like a two-handed weapon that has some gap closure, because ever since they made the change to two-handed sword, I feel like the only weapon that really offers gap closure is the axe. I suppose the mace probably... Does the mace have gap closure? Yeah, I mean the mace would have gap closure too, but I hate using maces, honestly. Alright, we're gonna heal this thrall up this time. Make sure she's good to go before we go fight the... They do not have the same drops as the Unnamed City, so all the War Makers loot is specified to the War Makers dungeon. Unless they messed that up after the last patch, because I actually haven't killed them since the last patch. So, the intended gameplay is that they have different loot. I think that first guy, his loot table is only the Axe of the Gate Guardian, and then Fragments of Power, and Legendary Repair Kits. Okay. Finally remembered to heal her up. Let's go fight the Red Mother. And this has definitely been a super stingy round. Actually, since we've got so much corruption already... No. We'll fight the Red Mother. Then we'll take a heart and we'll climb up and fight the two-handed star metal hammer skeleton. This guy. Or this lady. Let's get this beast. Stamina. My grit war paint hasn't worn out yet, though. I've been using that because with this this hammer right now, I'm able to get to that almost that 4th tick in strength just with the hammer out, which is pretty cool. Why is she freaking out? Just doing the whole backup thing. Attack. There we go. She's freaking out. Come over here. Thank you. You come to me. Let's see if we get our thrall engaged properly. There we go. I don't understand what it is with the thralls sometimes and what gets them bugged out. Get some health going. Alright, let's finish her off. Wow, so super stingy in here right now. It's like ridiculous. Alright, this guy up here is gonna drop the Drunkard's Blade. Yeah, so Lewis, my thrall has a damage buff because I fed it one of its preferred foods. When I get to the top of this, I'll show you that real quick. But basically, I fed it a grilled steak, just a single one. I know, Josh. What's up with that? No loot for me whatsoever. Okay. So when my thrall pops in here, show you what I'm talking about for foods. And then I'm gonna have to go back to the base, get buffs figured back out, and all of that fun jazz. Alright, so there's a list down at the bottom where it says diet. That's her preferred food. Yeah, I can talk. I swear I know English. And if you feed her those, then she'll have that little icon above her head and do more damage. 22 hours? Holy smokes, man. We need to, like, steal the neighbor's Wi-Fi or something. Okay. I don't know how I rolled and didn't roll and stayed in the same place. And it was not good. Dude, she's taking. Now he's free. Now he's unstuck. Now he's gonna be all over the place. There we go. This guy, like, it's not even hard to necessarily fight him. I mean, he hits he hits decently hard, and he has a decent amount of hit points. But it's when he gets loose like that and he's all over the place that makes it hard. It's like half the time you spend chasing him down more than fighting him. Alright, I said the Drunkard's Blade. Let's see if we get the Drunkard's Blade. No, we got no loot! Alright. Okay. We're gonna have to pop out, go to the base, then we're gonna pop back in. We're gonna get at least a 50% drop rate on the next run through. That's what I'm calling. Calling a 50% drop rate. Yeah, Josh, it's definitely like, yeah, like dancing with a drunk or like chasing a puppy or something like that. Yeah, totally agree. Drop a bunch of junk though. Let's see, so hearts go in here. There's a few fragments of power in there. Yeah, just a couple. Anybody need some fragments of power? You know what I have the least of is these armor repair kits, probably. Yeah. All right, so here's what I want to know, chat. I'm gonna have to step away to use the restroom real quick, so I'm gonna take a short break. But what I want to know is, what do you want to see next? You want me to go back into the Unnamed City? You want me to go do the wine cellar dungeon? Do you want me to go do Warmaker's dungeon? Any of those things are on the table. So, while I'm gone, you guys chat, and I'm gonna leave you. I'm not gonna give you the be right back screen this time. I think I'm just gonna leave you with this dancer dancing. And I am gonna put that on just in case there's a sandstorm while I'm gone. And no, I guess I will give you the be right back screen, because then I can't play music if I have the dancer on there. So give you some music. Alright guys, I am back. Let's go ahead and let's do one more run through the Unnamed City. And then you guys let me know War Makers next or the new dungeon, Wine Cellar dungeon. How's your health? Let's heal her up. So this is my setup right now. With all my buffs and everything, that's how it's running. And then when I pull the hammer out, that's what I end up with. So pretty fierce, I think. Well-rounded, and then with the buffs and the tools and weapons and whatnot, turns out pretty good. Alright, let's do this. We're going for at least 50% loot rate this time. I think we should get that. If you guys have Twitter and you're not following me, my Twitter handle is on the screen right now. It's a great way to stay in contact with me. I do share other things on Twitter other than YouTube stuff, but I definitely share YouTube stuff on there as well. Alright, boss number 1. And we're gonna get the predatory blade. Alright, let her take some aggro. There we go. And we have bad timing again because we're going to end up fighting something in the dark. Probably the one-handed skelly is going to be in the dark. No, nothing? Nothing. Alright, well, that's okay. Because he doesn't have the best loot table anyway, so get a better loot table out of some of the other stuff here. What's chasing me? Skeleton. These chests should be back active again as well. Still don't know why they'd add these rocks in here though. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me that they would do that. This is the guy actually we killed earlier and got the Sword of Crom from. Maybe we get lucky and get another one. last night I was playing and I got the most amazing piece of equipment out of the Unnamed City. I got the Lifeblood Spear. Which actually, I haven't really looked at the Lifeblood Spear again since they added the soothing and they made the, just the active health regen a little bit better. It probably wouldn't be too bad to start using again. I may have to fool around with that again and see how it goes. I think we got something. Another scorpion harness. It is scorpion harness day. That's the third one today. Nope, has not respawned yet. Let's close it. Oh, there we go. Okay. So it looks like we're going to be fighting the two-handed star metal guy in the dark. So we're gonna go all act of violence on him. I don't know where my thrall went. She ran way up there. Teleported back. Okay. Ow. Wouldn't mind pulling another breath of the Red Mother off the Red Mother Dragon as well. That would be alright. Happy with that. So for those of you that are here, those of you that come and watch me live stream, I'm considering at least in October, being that kind of in Halloween territory and everything like that. Just thinking about playing something kind of horror-esque, or was actually thinking about playing Dead by Daylight. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that game at all, but I was thinking about streaming that some. You guys that are here have any interest in that? Okay, so we got the Scorpion Helm. Bonus survival. Let's take a sec to heal up the thrall. I don't know how bad off she is, but I can use a little health. She can use that little health, and I'll read this. Fun trivia. Two-handed star metal Skelly is the commander. One-handed star metal Skelly is the guardian of the flame. The star metal Skelly with the hammer, two-handed hammer, is the watcher. And the white is actually called the Gravewalker. If you knew that or not, I don't know. Okay. So this chest should be good to go again. Oh, let's close it back up, actually. Be kind. Close it. It's like, for those of you that remember VHSs, be kind, rewind. That's like the same thing with the chests. You just close them back up. That way they don't bug up. Alright, is the bat going to drop the riptide? Yeah, you're good, Josh. No worries, man. Appreciate the contribution. It's good fun trivia. Yeah, I think it's light enough out for this. Alright, let's see if we get some aggro on Thrall here. There you go. No. There you go. We'll duck down behind. You still get hit from behind, I just don't, I feel like it's much less intrusive when you catch a wing when you're behind it than it is being right in front. So how long has everybody been playing Conan? I was looking at my trophies the other day, actually, and I want to say it was right around November 10th or 13th that I got my level 10 trophy. So November of 2018 is when I actually started playing Conan. And I gotta tell you, there's probably been only 1 or 2 days out of the year that I haven't loaded it up and played it for, you know, some sense of the game, you know, whether that's just running around and touching bases or whatever. I think almost an entire year of playing this game every day. Early access, February 2018. That's awesome, dude. The game has changed so much, too. You know, I mean, just kind of love seeing the progression of the game. And I love the fact that they continue to add things and just make it better, you know? Kind of consistently getting better. Yeah, I wasn't around for the early access days or anything like that, but I definitely have watched some YouTube videos on early access, and yeah, I mean, it looked great then, but yeah, it's totally, yeah, like you said, it's a totally different game now. I should have got some more herbal tea before I left. Just have to rely on some lasting meals for a little while. So we're not doing too bad so far. 2 out of, is that 4 that we've killed? Yeah, 2 out of 4. So we're at 50% right now. And I don't think, you guys tell me, but the 4th hit with the hammer, I don't think it's doing any damage on that second swing. It doesn't feel like it's doing any damage. Let's pull this guy aside. 1, 2, 3. Second swing does no damage. It's interesting. I also noticed that the upswing doesn't do any damage. That one does no damage. I guess the downswing is where it's supposed to do damage. 1, 2, 3. Up, down. Can't see whether it does damage or not. On him, at least. Yeah, the highlands in the jungle, the frozen north, all those things that they added, and then, I mean, they are dungeon crazy right now, you know. War makers, then wine cellar, which is great because it, you know, the game has definitely lacked dungeons. Midnight Grove got added, a whole nother religion, that whole thing. And, kind of a lot of fun watching it evolve. Nothing. Okay. We got to get one from... Yeah, there's 7 bosses, so 50% really isn't, you know, possible outcome with killing 7. But if we get 3, I'll be happy. If we get 4, it's going to be awesome. So if we get one from each of the next bosses, that will... that'd be fantastic. But if we get one from either one of them, I'll call it that 50% that we were looking for. Well, we're going to kill you first because I don't feel like fighting both of you at the same time. It's not usually the best strategy. I'm going to start off with a little bit of bleed on her. Tailspin. I don't know how I got hit twice by that. See if we can chunk, say 10 bleed, and then we'll get in on her. I need her up out of the floor. Let's get that thrall out of the floor back there. Okay. If I can get her up to 10 bleed and then add... Is my thrall doing anything back there? She's just walking around. She's just walking around. This happened the last time too. She got all bugged out when we got to the Red Mother, like she didn't know what the hell to do. Okay. Come here. Fight it. Kind of watching her in the distance, see if she does anything. Like she thinks she wants to, but she's not sure where to start. Okay. Alright, let's bring her over here. Come here, Thrall. Health here, and then we'll go back in and try this again because that was not working. Okay. You know where to hit it now? Where'd she go? He just keeps on getting plastered. Yeah, she's totally bugged. Look at her. Oh, there she goes. She finally figured it out. Good job, chica. Let's see if she stays active. No? She's having issues. Maybe I tired her out or something. Yeah, I never have issues with the Red Mother with a thrall with a two-handed sword. I do have issues with thralls activating with the two-handed axe. I have seen that like almost consistently. Like that's almost guaranteed that the thrall is not going to activate with a two-handed axe on the Red Mother. Let's see if we can get her to fight this up here, and then we'll go back to the Red Mother, because something's buggy with her right now. Come on, man. Make it easy to hit you. Yeah, she's gonna fight him just fine. So once we kill him, then we'll go back to the Red Mother. Should be good. I don't play too much with spears. It's PvE, so I don't necessarily need to keep things at bay too much. I suppose if I was gonna do like pure solo, no thrall or something like that, I might get a little bit more into spears. Or I would probably almost do like a shield and axe combo. Oh, why? Why? Why would you fight up there? It's just not smart. I suppose the last time I really did any, what I would say, serious spear wielding was back when Lifeblood worked properly. Okay, so nothing from him. So if the Red Mother doesn't drop something, we definitely will not have a 50% drop rate. Let's get healed up. Get some water too. Okay. Alright, the Red Mother can't fail us on a drop. She's gotta drop something. Oh, she's swinging her sword, ladies and gentlemen. I think a lot of the times you can fix stuff with your thrall just by running away and allowing a little reset time. Alright, we got that 10 bleed. Let's stack some sunder. Bleed going. I used to do a lot of poison with the Red Mother too, but ooh, I better be careful. End up dying in there. But I just don't really carry it anymore. So much weight. Where'd my thrall go? Oh, she's over here, hanging out. She's like, you finish it. You kill it. Okay, I'll kill it. Oh no! She didn't drop anything. Okay, so we did not end up with... Oh, we weren't even close to 50%. Why did I think we had one more drop in there? Oh no, I guess 3 out of 7 is what I said we'd consider 50%, so... We were close. Alright, so where do we go from here? Do we go to Wine Cellar's Dungeon? Or do we go to Warmaker's Dungeon? Which is it? You guys let me know in chat. I suppose I don't have a problem going back through the Unnamed City as well. So those are your 3 options. Back through the Unnamed City, Winemaker's Dungeon, or Warmaker's Dungeon, or the Wine Cellar. Yeah, why not? We'll see. How's my armor held up? Not too bad, actually. Boots are the worst, but that's kind of expected. They had the lowest durability out of everything. Yeah, no, we don't need to repair them yet. Let's throw this in here. So it looks like you guys are going to leave this decision up to me based on the chat right now. It doesn't look like you guys care what I do. Just hanging out, which is fine. Suppose if it was up to me, I did name this stream Unnamed City Loot, so I would just go back into the Unnamed City and do that again. All this junk off. I could show you real quick what we're doing. What we're doing up in the volcano. That volcano build. I don't know if you guys have watched my base tour live stream, but we did. I'm gonna do that. We'll take a quick break. We'll shoot up to the volcano. I'll show you guys what we've done with it, and then I'll come back and do the wine cellar or something. This will give me a second to rest the hands from all the killing. So, and yeah. Okay. We'll run up to the volcano real quick. I'll show you guys that, and then we'll run back down and yeah, okay, we'll go to the wine cellar when I come back down. The only thing about the wine cellar is that final boss takes an hour to be ready to respawn, so hopefully nobody else on the server is running through there and killing it. But we'll find out. We'll see. We actually did quite a bit with this base. Actually had a purge here last night. Was Sumerian beast tamers. And I did record it, so at some point I'll probably upload it on my channel. What is you? What are you? Oh, alchemist. At some point I'll probably upload it on my channel, but the frost dragon spawned in the room where my wheel of pain was. That was kind of fun. Let's see. Secret keeper? Yep. Guy's always here. And that's going to be Team of the Slithering, because I came through here earlier and he was there. Nobody's come through and knocked him out. Kiss this flesh terror. It's probably one of the best names in the game right there. Just name-wise, I like that name. Ow. Rude. Alright, so if you guys remember, this bridge was not here before. I added this because what we had happening was the purge NPCs were spawning about here. And what they would do is they'd come up this way and then they'd travel down into the lava down here. And so what I decided was that I was going to build a bridge across, and I ended up building 2 bridges across for them to either stop and just to start attacking the bridge, or walk across the bridge to get to the base, right? Because the last thing you want is a named thrall walking down into the lava. So I added this, and I added this. That way, hopefully, they won't end up down there wasted, right? The other place they spawned was actually right down here, so I wanted to make sure they had some way to get, still get up here. So added both of those things last night and this morning, and of course made it so that it is connected to the rest of the base, so that just shares the timer. And then I'll show you in here real quick. This is where the dragon actually ended up dying. It fell through the floor and was damaging it. Like, it broke this and fell through that hole, and we ended up killing it in that hole. But you see the Wheel of Pain right there. Here's some of the thralls we got from that purge. There's a brewer, Mavelli, Win, Thickskin, Henwas, Black Nails, Ryza's not, Spinus is not, Beast Tamer Verret, and Athria the Growling. So those are the purge thralls that we got last night. They're done cooking now, which is good. We ended up losing 2 rock noses was all it was, which is pretty good, and they both died to that frost dragon. But what I really want to show you guys is the staircase is pretty much finished now. So still have to finish this wall, give it some aesthetic look, but look how cool that looks. That's finally done. And that is our glorified staircase. I'll take you down real quick so you can actually see it. But I've got a clanmate that's kind of a master builder, so I told him that he was in the mood to build something, and I told him that we needed to have a good set of stairs here in the volcano. And so he came up with this. So that whole building right there was designed and implemented and built so that we could get up and down on the stairs. That's the master staircase right there. So take you guys down, show you. So up, down. I'll show you down there. There's actually we built 2 staircases, and other than just needing to kind of finalize a few sandstone pieces, kind of upgrade a few sandstone pieces, this building is finally complete. Excuse me. Hold on one sec, guys. I gotta cough this out. All right. Sorry about that. So, you know, it's this is an area that's really I don't see built on very often in the servers that I have been on. The staircase can definitely make you dizzy, but comes all the way down to the bottom. Like I said, we've got some work still to do. This is all actually going to come out, and then there's a bit of sandstone stuff, but this leads all the way down to the well. You can see it just kind of drops you out right here. You run up to the well. Can't really see the build now that it's dark, but there it is, the mighty staircase. Pretty much done. Just have a little bit of parts to upgrade, finalizations, little things to put in, but and then this is the quicker way. You don't want to use the crazy staircase. The problem was that I couldn't connect this to my base without... Why are you getting this, buddy? Okay. So I wouldn't have been able to connect this staircase to my base without, basically without something here going up and connecting to the base. So seems like an awful lot of work, but it was fun. That's part of, I think that's part of Conan, you know, the building and being able to be absolutely ridiculous about what you build, at least on PvE, you know. I mean, I understand PvP is totally different, but It's just fun. Big old staircase. Helps everybody if they want to pull thralls out of the Well of Skelos or have an easy way to get down there. It's there. And then, of course, we had to match kind of the beam coming out up there with our own beam coming out of here. So there's an altar of Ymir up there in the bulb. It was fun. But yeah, we just finished that just the other day, so I figured what the heck, show you. Yeah, you know, while I'm here, we'll move some thralls real quick. Let's grab this chica. I am gonna, after that purge, I'm gonna figure out something different for the Wheel of Pain in the map, because every time we get a purge up here, we end up with something spawning inside here. I've had bats spawn in here, frost giants, frost dragons, all sorts of stuff. So I think it's time to revamp this building, move the wheel, move the map. That's 1, 2, 3. This one. I think that goes to Sephimaru. Fingers crossed it's not lighting up. Yeah. Alright, so we'll go back here, we'll dump these thralls, and then we'll go do the wine cellar. I mean, why not? Lewis wants to see it. We're gonna go do it. Hey Laura, how are you? Glad you could join. Where's that scorpion? Oh, someone moved the scorpion. Come here, buddy. Oh, wait. I actually probably shouldn't do that while I have a bearer full of thralls following me. Especially a level 3 bearer. Let's get her all sorted out first, and then we'll kill that scorpion. Looks like somebody else has brought it down to kill it with my thralls, so. Let's see. Taskmasters. Ooh, I don't know if I'll have room for these fighters here. Fighters and dancers, I guess. Carpenter, that's gonna be easy. Plenty of room for carpenters. Oh yeah, every thrall will follow you through a teleport. And we'll send her back home. Smelters. Now I've heard that the purge smelters are actually faster than any other smelter you can get, which is an interesting concept. I haven't tested it myself. I'll have to do that at some point, see if it makes any considerable difference. Alright, let's bring this guy over. Come here, buddy. I'm gonna introduce you to my friends here. There we go. Looks like somebody may have just moved him out of the way to get to the chest, but we'll let those guys kill him real quick. I'm gonna throw this putrid meat in the the animal pen. And grab something to harvest him with. Get involved. He's bugging out in my building there. Josh, I don't know how you didn't know that, but I'm glad that you know it now. Yeah, I was saying earlier that that's one beautiful thing about this game is that you kind of can't know everything. Well, I think having people to play with and a community to kind of tell you what they've found and their experience is so important. You learn a lot, you know? What are you doing stuck in the wall here? He's bugged out. He doesn't want to fight anymore. There he goes. Get in there, berserker. Yeah, thralls, pets, all of that will follow you through. Map, teleport behind you. Currently, you can also teleport with a unconscious thrall on your rope. Okay, so you didn't know that. Let's see. Somebody probably just opened this. Oh, no. Oh, look. Ajah's Bane. We'll put that next to the Ajah's Bane I got earlier today in the vault. Yeah, it's funny because I always want like certain things out of there that I oh, Josh, that just changed your world, didn't it? A little tidbit of information just changed your world, I'm sure. Yeah. It did mine when I finally, well, it didn't always work. It used to be that you couldn't do it, but you can now. So all right, we are going to the wine cellar, I think is what I said. Yeah. Your world is the map just got a lot smaller for Josh, guys. That's awesome. Let's see, we're gonna change armor. Go back to this. Actually, we're not gonna do any climbing, so we're gonna leave that in there. And I do want to drop this armor off, though. I'll tell you what, though, the best bindings you can get, right here. Bindings of the Dead. Look at the durability on the Bindings of the Dead, and these are used, so I want to say it's might not be 15,000 total durability, but those are a recipe in the Unnamed City, and I can show you what it takes to make them. They are super duper expensive, but totally worth it. There they are right there. 3 fragments of power, 10 layered silk, 40 alchemical, and a heart of a hero. They are amazing. Like, I never ever have to repair bindings, basically. Alright, we're taking this armor. And we're going to take this thrall, but we're going to swap armors for her. Just because of how hard everything hits down there. She's going to wear the war. The Godbreaker stuff. Yeah, that's one thing. It's so hard to go into the library of esoteric learning and to spend fragments of power to get a random scroll that you don't want. That, I mean, random scrolls. Let's see. I mean, I just give these away when people come on the server and ask. This is all extras from just trading in stuff, and that's after giving away most of them. Like, I try to give them away as much as possible, but yeah. All right, what else do we need? We need, probably gonna need new round of war paint, because I have a feeling it's gonna run out soon. So we'll make, what do we need? Dragon powder. I have a feeling this war paint's gonna run off real soon here, so make that. Hey Batman, how are you, man? Welcome to the stream. We're just getting geared up to go in the wine cellar, actually, by popular vote. Let's feed her some food too. Why not? Let's make her a little bit more, a little bit stronger here. And should probably. Oh, I've got something. Yeah, so I'll carry that. That way we can get the key off of the demon spider. And, yeah. Hold on one sec, guys. I gotta do something, and then I'll be right back. Alright, sorry. I just had like something kind of stuck in my throat. I didn't want to sound like everybody else in the game with tuberculosis in the mic, so. Alright. Up to the wine cellar dungeon. Oh, I'm glad I looked at that. We wouldn't even make it. I don't have enough heals. We need to go back and get some heals. 4 of them for the whole dungeon. That was a recipe for disaster. There we go. Alright. Feeling better. So I guess we could probably do the whole loop here. We'd go wine cellars, then we'd go war makers, and kind of call it a day maybe after that. Let's see. We'll see how the wine cellar goes, because Somebody may have just been through there before me. I don't know. It's pretty popular on this server right now. Quite a few people are going through it. So we may get in there and find nothing alive. Tanner? Yep, Tanner. Ooh, she's mad. Someone came through here and made everybody mad. Looks like there's a lone fisherman out there for somebody. Baldwin. Okay. Oh. Let's put my torch back. Ooh, I never even saw that book right there. That's funny. Yeah, never even saw that book right there until. Oh, look. See? He's not here. Somebody's running through the dungeon right now. Huh. Let's see how far ahead maybe they are. It's like one person in every spot. Oh. Because somebody's literally run through the dungeon. Alright, so we're not going to do this right now. Let's go do War Makers. Because if they're in here, if they're going through here, then that means it's going to be an hour before... Oh, he's here now. I don't know, guys. I hate to waste your time getting all the way to the end and not have the boss be there. Alright, we're here. We're gonna try it. We'll just see. I think someone's here, but could be that somebody just died at some point in time and ran back through. So we'll just try it. We'll see what happens. We'll see if we get to the end and don't find anybody. Like if the boss creature's not there, then he's not there. Just nothing we can do about it. I might have to pull a treasure seeker out of here one of these days. Whoa, whoa. Impolite. Okay. Steal. It's funny the stuff I pick up sometimes because it's like a lot of other people would look at it and be like, dude, I'm not picking that up. Like, why are you picking up bark? But I go through a lot of bark. Oh, look, these chests are done. They're bugged. Whoever's coming through here. But look at that. See that little chest? Some Kahari steel, 2 of them. Gotta love it. See if there's any more. Okay. See if there's any over here. No. Sorry guys, trying not to cough in your face, but didn't get the mute button fast enough for that. Ooh, this is a good sign seeing these laying around because that means that maybe maybe everything will be spawned. Fingers crossed. We'll see. See if we can make it through and find the demon, smoke demon at the end. I'm not concerned with any other spawn other than that one, just because that one only spawns once an hour, so. Okay. Sweet. Did we check? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Let's just look back here real quick. Don't see anything there. Just looking for those little Kahari steel chests real quick before we run off. Make sure we grab all the ones that are up here. And they're kind of everywhere. They're spread all over the place around here. I kind of figured she'd be a little bit faster at that. I didn't think I was going to have to roll away for that. Was that raw ash? Well, I'll take the raw ash. Oh, really? 45 minutes till the smoke demon? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. That's alright. We're this far in it, guys. We'll kill everything else, and then we'll just have to come back to the smoke demon boss some other time. I kind of figured it was going to be... I mean, it's a popular dungeon. What are you going to do? Suppose we could goof around and find every little chest to pilfer. But I need to at some point bring a bearer through here and just pick everything up. Alright, well, since... Oh, jeez. Will it not? There we go. Let's look. Let's just look through this stuff here. No. We'll just kind of walk around and see what there is where. Can't climb, so it's not a good way to go. These 6 water skins. It's a little much maybe there. I still don't think there's anything special about the truncheon, other than durability and having to use a legendary repair kit on it. All right. I didn't bring a pick with me though, so if there's any of those Kahari steel chests underneath the rocks, like I've seen, we won't be able to get to those, but that's all right. So there is no heavy armor recipe at all. It's a medium and a light armor. That's all you're gonna get. All of these chests are bugged. You can tell they're bugged because the lids don't open when you... Oop, look. There we go. Showing there. When the lids don't open, that means they're bugged and they're not gonna get loot again unless they get destroyed. Most of the time when they're bugged, you can't destroy them. Okay, let's kill this guy. Hit me with that hammer. I am not interested. Where did my thrall go? She's stuck somewhere. There she is. Alright, that shouldn't have hit, because I should have rolled out of the way of that one. Do you guys think that a shield would a shield stop the hammer? I don't think it would. I think the hammer would go right through it, wouldn't it? Have you guys heard? I'm going to turn the volume up just a little bit to make sure you guys can hear this real quick. And I'm going to be quiet for a second. Is that not like the creepiest thing you've ever heard? Like, so creepy. I keep on expecting like some like monster baby to come out of it. Where was that? I saw a book right over here. I don't think I've seen this book before. Oh, maybe I have. I don't want to give away any of the lore stuff though. I want you guys to be able to find that all yourself, so. Yeah, I keep expecting like some creepy thing to come popping up out of the well. Just hasn't yet. Bugged. More Kahari steel. Let's see about this one. Bugged. That one's not bugged. That one's not bugged. Just so you know, there's 3 chests down there. Oh, ow. I'm looking at the chat, getting killed on screen. Yeah, just, I don't know what it is, man. I keep expecting something to happen there, Lewis. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. It's creepy. Super creepy. kill these guys. Is that gruel? That's gruel in there. That's friggin' hilarious. Let's try it. Let's see if we can break it. 'Cause it looks like it's gonna bug. Oh, we broke it. Sweet. Alright. Good. Come down here, visit this guy. I've actually had some pretty decent luck recently. It's probably not going to happen this time because I'm streaming, but oh yeah, there she is. Let's see if she'll fight in here. Yeah, she's fighting in here. I've had some pretty decent luck getting her to come in here and fight recently. So that's a good sign. Am I not even hitting it while I'm doing that? Like, there we go. I guess maybe I was just off-center just enough that I wasn't causing... I don't know. Maybe I wasn't high enough to be hitting its hitbox when I was on that slope. Ah, there's a water skin. Okay. Looks like maybe it's a little dark on the stream, so we go back to the axe here. See, finding bits and pieces in these chests just drive me nuts. Like that. Just bits and pieces left. I suppose we could take that pick if we find anywhere that we think there's a Kahari steel box underneath some rocks. We could use that pick. Another book there. Uh, 25 minutes. I don't know about that. Buddy. Close that back up. There's some good loot in some of these chests. Was that a fiber tunic? Coarse tunic. Awesome. I say there's good loot and then we get that in like the next chest. Okay. Alright, we're gonna move on. We'll put your 25-minute respawn timer to the test because I don't think that's correct. Alright. Let's go fight this guy over here. I rolled right into that guy. It's so hard to see him half the time too, where he's at. Alright, where's that altar? There it is. Oh, there's one fragment of power chest. Let's see if we can pick it up. There we go. All right, let's move on. Again, guys, there's my Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, do so. If you've got one, come hang out, say what's up. Post other fun stuff on there. Alright, let's kill this guy. Oof. I don't know how I got that hit, but definitely it did not feel good. Alright. What is that? Oh, that's just a hole. I thought there was a little... I thought there was a chest there for a second, but it's just a hole in the rock. Let's go see. So if it's 25 minutes, we should be pretty close to when it'll spawn. Come out here, two-handed sword guy. Come get some. Oh, man. Got something going on with my throat right now. Look at all these skellies coming out. Like never-ending skeleton parade. What is down here? Oh, this is the room with nothing. All right, let's go kill the demon spider, and then we will pop on in and check on the demon boss. See if it is spawned up or not. How is the thrall's health real quick? Let's go ahead and heal her up. Whew. Okay. What's up, Arnaldo? 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 I don't know how to pronounce that, dude. I'm just gonna call you Arnold. How are you? Okay. You want a piece of me? Come here. Oh, my thrall wants a piece of you. I'm surprised it didn't move. Usually it comes out to greet us. Oh, look at you, all bugged out. Alright, okay. We've been having some thrall issues today, I think. Probably just put her through too much work is what it is. Dead. We'll see what we get out of the chest. Let's see. Let's give some stuff to the thrall here. We'll give you this. Don't need that. Don't need that. She can have that and that. That'll work. Ah, my war paint finally wore off, so we'll put that back on. White blade. You know what we probably should do? Let's heal up some weapons here. Okay, let's go. All right. So we'll know pretty quick whether the demon boss is here or not. Alright. So, number one easiest way to tell, guys, is if that back gate is closed. So that back gate is open, which means he is not spawnable. This is the gate that I'm talking about right now. This gate right here. When this gate is open, these aren't gonna light. Okay? So if you can't light these, you can't summon him. I killed him and stood in here for an hour. It took an hour for those back gates to close before I could summon him again. So since I have no idea how long it's been since somebody killed him, we're just gonna skip it. and head out. Yeah, Lord Humfor did a couple loops through the Unnamed City. I think 3 is where we got to, and then we kind of decided we do a little bit of other stuff, and yeah, we're just having fun. We're just hanging out, being goofballs. Alright, so we'll head back down to the base. With whatever's going on with my throat, I've been drinking a lot of extra water, so I need to kind of complete that process, if that makes sense. So I'm going to leave you guys for just a couple of minutes. I didn't report the 1 hour bug during test live because I was only able to play test live on solo, and I mean every time I went in the dungeon it reloaded it, so I did report it since then. But all right, so I'm gonna leave you guys with some music again real quick, and then I'll be back, and you guys in the chat let me know, back to the Unnamed City, or do we want to still do the Warmaker Sanctuary? Let me know. I'll be back here in about, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. Alright, back with you guys. I was able to get everything I needed. Got a couple of snacks too, so that's good. Should be able to continue on here pretty well. And if you guys aren't subscribed, you should hit that subscribe button. I was just thinking about something based on the name of this live stream, and I forgot that I put this little chest over here, and I may or may not have an extra sword of crom in it. Let me look real quick here. I do. I've got a vanilla sword of crom right there that I had totally forgotten about. Yeah, let's go. Okay, I got an inventory dump, and we're going to add the other. Just dump most of this stuff in here. We'll come back. I'll come back and sort it another time. Go ahead and put the key in there. I don't know where I got that key, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Just have an extra key on me. Okay, we're gonna put this master kit on here. This one, because so this one does a lot of durability reduction when you make it, but if it's a thrall weapon, it doesn't matter. So it's gonna take, well, let's do a comparison. So let's take her sword of crom here. We're gonna take all this junk off her too. So her sword of crom has 91 and 28 armor pen, 91 damage, 28 armor pen. The vanilla has 91 and 22. We're gonna put this on here. 96 and 34. So I mean, it's better right off the bat. It's definitely gonna be better. Yeah, it's a 50% durability reduction, but again, on a thrall makes no difference because they don't lose any durability. So let's put this other sword of crom back in here in case I ever actually use this chest for what I intended it for. Put that in there. Okay. Drop the rest of this junk real quick. Might as well start these steel reinforcements while I'm here too. Nitty, are you there right now? Seeing that, okay, so the gate just closed. Alright, so there's some folks down in the wine cellar dungeon, scoping it out to see whether it's ready or not. So why don't we do that? We're just gonna run through the wine cellar straight to that boss. We'll kill that boss so you guys get to see it in the stream. And then we'll go do the Unnamed City loop. Yeah, Lord Humford, that sounds like a good setup for a thrall for sure. I only have the one act of violence because I haven't been up to farm that. So it's just kind of the way it goes. Hey, Nitty, if you guys just hang out, I'm on my way. So if you're up for being part of the battle, when we get there, there's going to be 42 people down there waiting to kill the smoke demon boss. It's going to be awesome. It's going to die in like 3 seconds. Alright, so we're just gonna run past everybody here. If there's anybody even alive. We'll go straight to that final boss, and then we'll go do the Unnamed City loop. Yeah, you know that bow, honestly, you're talking about the, oh, what's it called? The hollow bone bow. And honestly, that bow is not that bad of a bow. It really is a pretty decent, decent bow in the grand scheme of things. Go that way. Yeah, it's just below the red mother stats, actually, and lot easier to get. It's kind of a perfect bow for outfitting your archer thralls, and it drops a ton, so I always do that. I always want to turn over that way coming up here. Alright, let's see who we have hanging out here to fight the smoke demon boss. Mr. Nitty, Mr. AK. Alright, let's do it. Oh, who's got aggro? Aggroed on AK. So this fight's gonna be like super quick, guys. Basically 3 people and 3 thralls is gonna make this fight like ridiculous. There's the first little wave. Oh, how did that happen? Oh! And I got juggled. Alright, so that's okay, because I'm going to show you guys how to get back in if somebody's fighting it. So you will end up all the way back at the beginning. I don't know how I got juggled on that first one because I was not in... Maybe it was because I was too close to him, but I was not in the highlighted section of the ground. But can happen very quickly. So if, which I doubt I can make it there in time before they kill him. But I'll show you how to get in there anyway, because the gates all close. But they did make a way back in. And I know it's super difficult for you guys to see. It's super difficult for me to see too. You jump? I haven't tried jumping. I guess I didn't think that that would keep you from being thrown. But it's a solid tidbit. I like the idea. I'll have to try that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if maybe I was just too close to him and there's a proximity when he slams his hammer down that makes you fly. It's totally possible that that's part of the mechanic. So my guess is that he's dead, but I'm going to show you guys if you were doing this solo and you died, yeah, he's dead. What you have to do is just run up here. And you can see this kind of wall. You just drop down through there. That's how you can get back in here. So not super exciting video of fighting it, but you know, it happens. Everybody dies. You know, the info message doesn't say if you die, it says when you die. So I died. It's just the way it goes.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Somebody's acting dirty in the... Let's see. Where is my berserker here? I'll show you this real quick in the stream just so you can see it. This is the one of the legendaries that you get. It's pretty sweet. It is the two-handed axe. But I'll leave it for these guys. Oops. Let them take it. Yep. All right, cool. So that was the scythe that I just picked up there in the video. Just see your note there. And I have not seen the mace yet. I've seen the scythe 3 times. And that's the first two-handed axe, that does any, what do you call it? Status effects. It does bleed. So, it's pretty cool. I've got one hanging on the wall down here. I'll show you guys a little bit better. This is on PS4. I play PS4 and PC, but mostly I play PC to kind of test and do different things. So, this is... Oh, get out of the way, lady. This is 72 health damage with 0 armor pen, causes bleed. Like I said, it's a two-handed axe. The one thing with the two-handed axe is I don't feel like it's not... I don't feel like it's up to par with a lot of the other weapons right now, so I'm not using it, but it is the best two-handed axe in the game currently. So, if you're looking for a two-handed axe, that's the one you want. Alright, we need to eat fish again, because that's gone. And we'll go to the Unnamed City, and then we'll go, if we have time. If we have time, we'll go to War Makers. At some point, I do have to get off. I've got dinner plans and whatnot, so. Should we feed the thrall some steak? Let's feed the thrall some steak. Keep her nice and happy and healthy. Really want to see how much faster she is with this setup with the Sword of Crom than with just the armor pen on it. I think it's going to make a pretty... I don't know if it'll make a considerable difference or not. We'll see. You can see I actually put one of those on Crom's hammer. So even though it took away, 50% of the durability, it still had quite a bit of durability. And if legendary weapon repair kits aren't an issue for you, I wouldn't put it on anything like venom infused. That would, you'd kill like one enemy and have to repair your weapon. A little stamina. So I think the difference is probably going to come down to actually just a few seconds with the new Sword of Crom setup. May have to time it at some point. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we started off with Gauntlets of the Brute, so that's a good sign. currently 1 for 1 on drops. Yeah, he does drop the Predatory Blade. He drops Helmet of the Brute, Predatory Blade, Gauntlets of the Brute, and the Shank. And I think that's it for his pool. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's interesting, not a whole lot of people I guess have realized that when they did the update to the animations for the two-handed sword, they also updated the thrall animations and took away the stamina issue for thralls. There's a video on my channel about it. But yeah, so they are completely uninterrupted using the Sword of Chrome again. And I guess it's just not popular knowledge yet. I'm a little bit excited that you didn't know that, Lord, because you know, like, every time I turn around, you got as much info as me or more, or you know a lot about the game. So something that I know that you weren't aware of is pretty cool for me. Let's see, we're 1 for 1. Still. Alright, so 1 for 2. Grab this. What the heck. We'll drop stuff if we need to. I'm using Crom's hammer, two-handed hammer. Are you talking about this mace? This mace is the Love Tap. It's legendary Love Tap, or legendary truncheon. Crom's hammer is from yeah, the Warmaker dungeon. Yeah, that happens to be part of the reason why I'm using it there, because, I mean, why not? Plus 10 strength on it. Stamina, come on. She's engaged with the two-handed guy already. Which I'm not going to complain about. She's got his life down pretty well, too. Almost halfway before I got involved. That's something to be said. Yeah, the 10 strength thing isn't going to stick around, but while it's here, I'm going to go ahead and use it. And I'll probably still use it after it's back down to 5. I'll just change my setup just a little bit so that I make sure I get where I want to with my strength and grit. Plus the speed of the hammer is faster now too. Alright, 1 for 3, guys. That's not very good. Yep, so attribute points. So right now I've got plus 18 in strength. Knock 10 off of that. Well, knock 5 off of that for the hammer being fixed properly. Still be plus 15. Agility's plus 5, vitality's plus 8, plus 5 in accuracy, plus 16 in grit, and I am wearing grit war paint. 2 in encumbrance and 2 in survival. So God's Eye gives me strength. The chest plate gives me vitality. The gauntlets of the brute give me grit. And then the vermin hide pants and boots both give me bonus attributes. And then obviously I use the fish for buffs. And then I alternate between grit war paint and strength war paint depending on what I need to get to what. Alright, we do not need 2 torches. We don't need dice. We're keeping the rest of that for now. Alright, will we get a riptide? I think that's the only thing that he drops, isn't it? Oh no, he drops some of the... he drops the riptide as a weapon, and then a handful of armor. He drops the vermin stuff. Yeah, you're welcome, Sid. No problem. Happy to show you. I try to do kind of a rounded build and then use different armors and buffs to get to where I want to be on certain things. My top 3 are always the same. It's vitality, grit, and strength, or where I want to make sure I hit certain points on. Honestly, I could probably respec and almost totally take any points I have in survival out. Oh yeah, he does drop quivering arrows, right? Because I can get to the level of survival I want to be at with armors. Nope, nothing there. 1 for 4. This is not good. The loot has not been good. I think by naming this stream Looting the Unnamed City, it's totally totally destroyed the loot table. It's like it does not want to give me 50% because of the stream name. Ooh, someone drug a bat all the way out here. What are you doing so far away from home, buddy? I was looking for that other chest, actually, that's out here that has the legendary kit in it. The one you mentioned on the forums. I couldn't find it. Blade of the Seven Winds. That's the one with 100% armor pen, right? The one that nobody complains about having 100% armor pen. The relic fragment where I'm at right now, it's like right up there or whatever. Yeah, what is the damage, like 21 or something like that? Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look at the forum post again that you did and scope it out. Oh no! 1 for 5? It's terrible. Yeah, I think you're talking about either this fragment or this fragment. We're not having a good run here, guys. We gotta get drops from both of these two to get close to 50%. Yeah, I climbed it earlier and I didn't see it, but that's okay. I have to go look for it at some point. I just realized I didn't swap my armor back to my climbing stuff, so. Alright, lady, what is your freaking deal? Why do you have so much issue with this enemy in particular? There we go. Nope, she's freaking done again. She's just standing there. Takes a couple hits and then... she gets underneath there and puts her sword away. It's fabulous. Are you gonna kill it now? She does not want to kill it. She just wants to stay. Look, she put her sword away again. Come on, chick. She's been having issues with the Red Mother. I don't get it. I do not like being... We're gonna pull her away yet again from this fight. It's twice today that she's had issues with that particular boss. Yeah, I think I may have picked that fragment up earlier. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on with her today with the Red Mother, but she just... We had to do this the last time I came through, where I stopped the fight with the Red Mother, came up here, killed this, went back down. She was perfectly fine fighting the Red Mother, so... Not entirely sure what's going on there, but something. Kind of buggered because usually she gets in the fight a lot faster than that. We'll let her heal up, let the sun come up maybe. Yeah, no, I think they all have that same coding where they'll have issues. Just kind of the way it goes. Alright, let's go kill this guy. And then maybe we can go back down and kill the Red Mother. We'll see if she decides it's a good thing or not. I swear I just saw her run. Yeah, there she is. Come on. There we go. Maybe we have a fight now. At least she's actually keeping her sword out, staying engaged. Important things. Not only does he hit fast, but he's all over the place. Half the time this battle is like chasing him around. Because he just goes crazy. And if you move out of his attack, there he goes, he's way over there. No, I think it's something specifically with the Red Mother there where she's just having issues maybe deciding where the hitbox is. I'm not 100% sure, but... Okay, so far this trip has been pretty disappointing. All we've gotten are Gauntlets of the Brute. Although I'm a little surprised that we haven't gotten 45 more scorpion harnesses during this stream. Like, that's the way the stream started out, with scorpion harnesses. Okay, so decided it was good to kill the skeleton. There she goes. Now she can just stay after it. She's obviously not staying after it, because if she was, it would not turn around and aggro on me. Kind of hard to see whether she's swinging or not. Alright. Let's see. Come here, chica. Try a few things here. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, now she's after it. It's okay if she falls through the floor, I could care less as long as she continues to attack. And I think that may be what it is just where her hitbox is, like where the thrall actually wants to hit, isn't accessible when they run up from the front. So she's not like in the ground, she can't actually hit it, so she just, like, the AI just struggles to differentiate what to do. I don't know for sure, just that's kind of what it looks like to me. See, she's doing just fine. She's in the ground, she's happy, she keeps on at it. And that was the worst run we've had through the Unnamed City so far. We got one legendary drop throughout that whole run. All right. Looking at the time, trying to differentiate if I don't think, guys, that I have time to go through the War Maker's dungeon today. I do have some dinner plans that I've got to get ready for, so probably gonna end the stream here. If you guys haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. I do stream every Saturday starting at noon Central, and I kind of stream for as long as I can. And yeah, just have fun, hang out. If you guys enjoyed your time, make sure you hit that like button. Shows me that you're supportive, helps me grow and stay motivated and everything like that to continue doing what I'm doing. You can also follow me on Twitter. There's my Twitter handle. Stay in touch with me, all those fun things. That is all the advertisements that I am going to do today because, yeah, that's all I've got. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed having you, hanging out, and chatting with you guys. And I am out of here for now. And hopefully I'll catch you guys in my videos and in my live stream next week. I may start doing Tuesday Dead by Daylight streams, so if that's something you want to see, come hang out for that. And catch you next time. Peace, guys.